So business and economics, the key question that a lot of people always ask is what's the difference between the two? Business, we look at kind of the internal runnings of a business. So we look at things like marketing, finance, HR, operations, and we look at how the external environment might impact the way a business operates. Whereas with economics, we look from a much more wider point of view. So we look at the overall economy and the impacts of external events on the economy rather than on individual businesses. So I would say business, we look more in, there's more breadth, so we look at a wider range of topics, whereas in economics we might go into more depth on fewer topics. I think girls choose it because it's current, so there's always things going on in the news that affect businesses that obviously will have an economic impact, so they find it interesting to learn about the theory behind the things that they read or see in the news. Business students tend to benefit from the kind of practical skills that we might learn in business, so they might go into careers such as marketing, HR, finance, whereas economics students tend to be students that are possibly interested in finance, in accounting, in having a general kind of interest in maybe governmental affairs. At A-level business, we look at marketing, HR, finance and operations. So they will do 2 units per year. So in year 1 they will do marketing and HR, and they will also do finance. In year 2 they will do marketing on a global scale, so they more look at globalisation and economic impacts, and they will do finance and operations in year 2. They will also at A-level in year 2 do a third paper, which every year is a study of a different industry. So last year, for example, we looked at the tourism industry. So every year they will be given a different industry, they have to study that industry and answer a paper on that. Economics, we split the course to micro and macro. So microeconomics you do in year 1 and year 2, but also you do macro in year 1 and year 2 as well. Both business and economics students will take 3 exams at the end of year 2. So in business, 1 paper will be on marketing and HR, another on finance and operations, and then a third on the industry that they've studied. In economics, you will have a microeconomics paper, a macroeconomics paper, but also a paper that mixes the 2. So students are expected to take a holistic view of economics and build in micro and macro points to their essays. At Surbiton High School, we only offer business and economics at A-level, which means us as a department are very kind of specialists in A-level teaching, and we work very closely with the sixth form team. We are based in the sixth form building, which means students have the ability to come and see us at any point, and it just means that we have that kind of close relationship with our classes, and we know how to help them with their UCAS applications, for example. We also have had some great trips in the past. We've been to New York, which was brilliant. We've had trips to the Bank of England as well into London. We've had a lot of guest speakers in as well, different entrepreneurs and people from the city, which has been really good for the students. I love the subject because, again, it's so current. We get to talk about the news, we get to talk about what's gone on over the past 6 months, past 10 years. We get to think about things that have really happened, and the girls are really interested in finding out why things have happened. So it's good to be able to kind of talk about current affairs and things that are constantly going on around us in our lives.